Oh shit! Korra's finally back in action, man. Like I've been saying, I was getting tired of that bullshit. Now we found out what the reason why, or now it's very clarified. She was just scared of Zaheer. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, okay, she was scared of a mind too. How come she ain't had the same effect? Although, like, if you think about it, Zaheer was the real deal through and through. Vatu, he was like pure evil, but at the same time, he wasn't that scary because he didn't get into her head. Like, he was just, let's destroy some shit. That type of evil. It's like, okay, it's nothing scary about it. It's just that I just gotta fear my you know my mortality. That's pretty much it. Like, that's like a bomb going off. It's scary, but it ain't gonna have no mental effect on you, But someone who can get inside your head, okay, I can understand. Zaheer was the worst, but god damn, it took you this fucking long. It took all the way up to episode what 9? God damn, when we only got 4 episodes left, motherfucker. That's the problem I had with this. Too long. It seems like the build up ain't gonna be enough. But anyway, in this episode, they going on tours, right? And the dude from the Earth, the airbending dude, the mama's boy, whatever, living inside the basement, whatever. That I ain't gonna lie, that part had me laugh. It was funny. He was giving tours of these cars. The motherfucker can't even really. He's not really a good guide at all. It was just funny. He was just stumbling over shit and whatever. Anyway, they started seeing that spirit vine started to attack people. So they're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So Korra uses her the vines to find out, to discover that Kuvira is having, those machines tear the damn tree up. And I'm guessing the tree is saying, okay, well, being that I'm getting tore up by humans, I'm going to start attacking humans. And what it started doing was it was putting everybody in the spirit world, like putting them inside like little pods and putting them into the spirit world. And I'm guessing this thinking, okay, if I get rid of the people that way, like I'm guessing the spirit vines really aren't evil or anything like that. So they weren't trying to hurt people, but they wanted to stop those people from tearing through it. So it says, I'm going to encapsulate all these people, and that's just let that be that. Anyway, Korra, she had to figure out how to stop it. And she goes in there with Mako, another Mako moment and shit like that. And they find out they really can't stop it unless they can go into the spirit world and whatnot. Korra can't go into the spirit world. She's still, Zaheer's poisoned me, so I can't go into the spirit world. That type of shit. So she said, I had to go see Zaheer in person. Good. She goes to see him. Try to stop her, Tenzin. He's like, that's too dangerous. But she goes to see him anyway. Excuse me. She gets in there, and they have him inside a special prison. Like the other prison was different. This time they got him in a special. It's like built inside a fucking mountain. They gave him plenty of room. I don't know why that is. Probably because being that he can fly and whatnot. They don't want him to kill himself or smash him into a wall. I guess I know that's how they do in real prison. They take your shoestrings or some shit like that. Stuff that you won't kill yourself if you go in the hole or something like that. But I'm not 100% sure exactly. But anyway, they got him tied up to some chains, and he states that he's been going into the spirit world. He said, that's where I spend most of my time. This motherfucker is free as a damn bird. He's locked in prison. I'm guessing that's what he did when he was in another prison too. Because even though he couldn't airbend back then, he was still into that whole spiritual movement and shit like that and all that kind of stuff. He was brushing up on all the shit and Guru Lahima and all that kind of stuff. So I'm guessing he already was doing it back then. So prison don't mean shit to him. The only problem he got to face is that every now and then he got to come out the spirit world and be in some chains for I don't know how long he's in the real world. What, 3 hours out the day, some shit like that. Man, I'll be having the time of my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? He probably kicking it with fucking what's my man name? What's Zuko's uncle? What's that dude? I know his name. He was one of my favorite characters from the first Avatar. Shit. Fire Lord Ozai. His brother's name is not Ozai. It's shit. Forgot his name. Anyway, but dude's a beast. Anyway, he's probably spending most of his time with him. But anyway, as we know from the first, from season 3, Zaheer is like a anti-establishment type of person. He's a naturalist. He wants everything to happen the way it happened. You know, he wants everything to be in order the way it was since the beginning of time. And he thinks that humans, you know, leaving the spirit world, separating shit, and building civilizations and stuff like that is anti-creationist. So I'm an anti-creation or some shit like that. He thinks it's retarding humans. So anyway, when Korra tells him about Kuvira, which he's been hearing about in the spirit world, so this motherfucker got connects. You know, he's been hearing about that in the spirit world the whole time. And he knows that Korra wasn't in the spirit world. At first, I thought when he said that that he was blocking her. She said, he's blocking me. So when he said that, he says, yeah, I know he had been in the spirit world. I was like, damn, he really is blocking her. Then I've been like, matter of fact, I think that might have been even better. You know, because then it would have got rid of that whole, oh, Zaheer's the whole cause, because then he really would have been the cause of it. But really it was Korra. Anyway, he says, you haven't been in the spirit world in years. So that's how I knew. So then it's like, okay, so really Korra being the ass wipe that, you know, caused all this problem. Zaheer's shit. Damn, what the fuck was I getting ready to say? Anyway, oh yeah, that's what happened. She was telling him about Kuvira, and he finds out, and he's like, well, I'm anti-establishment, and we already know that. Kuvira is a worse establishment than what's going on now. So now he's like, okay, even though I can't bring down the establishment I want, I got to bring this one down. This one's worse. If you think about it, Zaheer is not really a evil dude. He's doing what he believes is right. He believes it's right. So he feels like I'm doing something good right now. And he felt like he was doing something good back then. His goals align right now. So he's not flip-flopping anything. Why you have an avatar? Because now's the best, because that's the best thing he could do at this current time. And this time he actually is right, within the right. Anyway, he knows she can't go to the spirit world. He says, I'm going to help you. Why? Because if she helps her, she can take down Kuvira, which helps him. You know what I'm saying? Because that helps complete some of his goals. He tells her just keep facing the fears. All he does is like face your fears. Don't wake up. You know, keep going through it. Once you try going to the spirit world. I wonder if they try to connect that to Korra having fears. Like, okay, in order to go to the spirit world, you got to what am I trying to say? You got to overcome certain things. If you got fears like Korra does, it's gonna be hard to get to the spirit world. Then that'll clear some shit up. Anyway, he helps her get into the spirit world, talks to her for a quick second. She's like, thank you, whatever goes, saves the people. They're out. That's pretty much it. Boom, bop, bam. Now, this episode, actually, I thought was very good. I'm going to give it a 4. But here's my problem, like I was saying before. It seems like this is going to be anticlimactic. Why? Because we got Kuvira. We start the series off, the season off with Kuvira taking over, quietly, right? And the reason why people don't attack, fuck, I forgot. Lynn is getting ready to go save her family, right? Because they were planning on attacking Kuvira, but only the president was involved in that. What was the president? I forgot what his name is. Anyway, he's the only one who wanted to attack. Everybody else said we can't attack because they have no concrete evidence that she's done anything illegal. So if they attack her, they will be in the wrong. They're trying to follow the rules and whatnot. And on top of that, if they do that in front of all these people, they're going to say, oh, the government get to do whatever they want when they want to, or they can make, it changes, to laws and rules, codes, regulations, whenever they feel like it, or to suit their needs. That wouldn't look right. And you could lose a lot of support. And Kuvira might end up taking over in the end just because of that anyway. So that's why they didn't do that. And now they're, after the family, whatever. But what was I going to say? The problem is, I think it's going to be anticlimactic because the thing, when Kuvira came in, she was taking over quietly. And now we're at the point where She's only doing the same thing. We didn't really get any build up. The only thing she's done differently is she's getting a super weapon together. And she got, her family tied up. I mean, she got Lynn's family tied up. So now it seems like, okay, before we had a mind, he was taking away everybody's bending. It was a big build up. Got to the end, he's taking away everybody's fucking bending. And we got to stop him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was leading all these different little equalist groups and shit like that, going through all little different types of missions until they got to their final goal and they were just taking over, taking out people's bending. Zaheer, he was leading his group and was doing all his little missions until he finally got to, the Avatar and was getting ready to kill her off. Batu, we got built up for him. Finally merged with what's that name? Unalak, whatever his name is. Tunrock? No, Unalak. Fused with him, became the Dark Avatar, started to take over the planet. It was a build up, and then it finally got to something meaningful, right? Now with this, what they're going to do? Just stop her, and she's gonna have okay, she's got a super weapon. Okay, they stop and that's it. You understand? It's like, okay, it's gonna be a build up to just her getting a super weapon. What the fuck is she gonna do that's gonna, top or meet what the other 3 villains did? You understand? Like, I don't see it. I just see them, they see a woman trying to take over and then they just stop her. The other times when people were trying to do something, they actually accomplished some shit. Like she just took over the Earth Kingdom, basically. She's taking over the Earth Kingdom, but that's already been happening throughout the season anyway. So it's not like it feels like no buildup other than this super weapon. That's it. That's what I think that's going to happen. They're just going to try to get the super weapon away from this woman. That's just going to be it. So I don't see the buildup in it. Let me go ahead and see the comments. Okay. Excuse me. Can you please do a first impression on the manga series, The Ebola Files? There's currently 10 chapters and it's deep, deep, deep. It literally takes 10 minutes to catch up. Okay, hell no. What the fuck? The ending was bad, really bad. He said the ending was bad. Shit was really bad. Like I said, I had a couple problems with it, but I thought the episode was actually good overall. But in terms of this season, I don't really have much hope for the ending. The season, like I said, like a few episodes was good. It was a couple episodes like, nah. But I can't see any hope for the ending. Like I'm waiting to see the ending because I think the ending is probably going to be bad. Because let's say if Korra would have just beaten Kuvira when she was fighting her, right, and then they just ended it right there, wouldn't it feel anticlimactic? Like, damn, we got all that build up for this, or we didn't get hardly any build up, but we got a villain that they was trying to build up, and it gets to a point where she just fights the Avatar and that's it. Everybody else fought the Avatar, whooped their ass, and all kinds of stuff before they got beat. So yeah, it's gonna feel anticlimactic, I think. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe. Cause I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that.